Welcome to the closet sector of YouTube. Yes, audio discourse. I say the closet sector, I sweat on my head, because this is YouTubers that barely have a following, but we're grateful for the following that we have. And just for me personally, it's more of like I'm just putting out whatever and just giving my thoughts. I guess some people call it vlogging. I have friends that do this that are a lot more professional than I am on here. I'm gonna do another shout out video or more in-depth shout out, and I might use some of the other same shout outs that I've had, but I'm gonna get back to basically describing what the closet sector of YouTube is. These are the videos within the crevice that barely, probably get any views, but at the same time, you'd be surprised on there. And one would think that we would easily fly under the radar if we don't have a lot of views. But as you guys know, with my lies pussydom, or I'll say it lies pussy dumb video, I obviously am not under the radar. Somebody's always watching no matter what. I think I'm going to do another video on YouTube and that CX connection, because that was just too weird. I didn't even say the guy's name and they knew who I was talking about. Like I didn't even think it would be found, because I don't really put tags on my video. That's another thing about the closet sector of YouTube. Some of us don't really put tags. I may have tags on a few videos, but yeah, man, I'm the closet sector of YouTube. I know I'm not the only one, but that's just me. And I'm pretty random. That's the thing about my closet sector. I talk about anything and everything. I personally, don't really fit into so many different categories. So it's kind of, I could understand why some people might not follow me, because I don't have an agenda. I speak my mind about certain things and I promote certain things, all of my videos speak for what I promote, as far as like just, I like justice, definitely, creative, and of course black power, and I'm anti-white supremacy. I don't like that. That's not a system of justice. It's unfair, and it's very much an oligarchy when you have a whole race that basically stipulates how everybody lives. That's wrong. So that's why you'll see videos on that. And no, I'm not attacking all white people. I'm attacking a system made for white people by white people. Some people might have a problem with me even saying that. I'm not attacking all white people, because, I try to see people as individuals, but I will point out what societies as a whole have done and are still doing, I don't know, man. It's just kind of, I'm not mad at all my friends that don't want anything to do with white people, because people should understand after 500 years of just BS, what do you expect? But I'm also not one to say that I don't have friends that, are just, that I only have black friends. I have friends from everywhere, literally all over the world. Most of it is because of what I'm known for, which is, I'm a musician, I'm an artist and all that. But also because just the fact that I work within, just different circles and stuff. So it's like, I've talked to so many people, I've come in contact with so many different kinds of people, and I've met people of all walks of life. I've met some people that others would not want anything to do with. I've known people that, have been everywhere, good and bad, have served time and all that, and that have helped a lot of people too. So I try to, I guess I have a different approach than some cats that might talk about some of the same things that I do. And I'm not saying that their way is bad, You know, they you know, obviously have a reason for the way and how they speak. Another thing that people might find, and some people might think it's controversial, especially my black brothers and sisters, that I don't like labeling people in the conscious community, because for me that's kind of a label that people have tried to put a lot of brothers and sisters that are on some conscious stuff, you know, like, and I'm not dissing the conscious community either, because there's a lot of brothers and sisters in that are trying to empower us. But I'm kind of unpopular because of my religious beliefs, if you want to call it a religion. I particularly call it a relationship with the Most High, and it's where the Most High has me. So you will hear me talk about my faith, which I am an Ethiopian Orthodox Christian. Not the typical, you know, I'm kind of a heavy metal ghetto rebel. I don't want to say I'm a rebel, but yeah, I'm just being facetious. Which is one of the reasons that, I mean, like my name, Audio Discourse, comes from my nickname, Odd Rocker, which is a popping, you know, I'm a b-boy and a popper, you know, like that's my style of popping. I'm an odd rocker. Plus, I'm a musician that plays a lot of weird progressive music. I'm an experimental, eclectic musician that mixes all genres together. Yes, I do that. I'm the guy that, I don't know if I'm the first, but I've mixed reggae and classical. I've mixed hip hop and doom metal, you know, all that stuff. And I'm not done. Shoot. What else? What is in the closet sector of YouTube Audio Discourse? Audio Discourse, basically, I made that name up based off of my nickname and also the term discourse. So it's obviously just my conversation with whoever and whomever. I tolerate only respect, obviously, like anyone else should and does. I vehemently spit venom at any bigots that try to come and basically like disrespect me. You know, especially those larvae like villains. Anyway, so I'm trying to just give you my weird informal introduction. I've been on YouTube for years, and I just kind of started vlogging, I guess, in the last year or so, you know, just kind of more or less creating lists, like music lists and history lists and all that stuff. But just felt like, you know what, since I do this on Facebook a lot, and a lot of people, you know, conversate with me based off of what I type about, why not do it on YouTube? I don't have a big audience on YouTube, and it's not, you know, my thing is more quality versus quantity. In a sense, I don't know, like, I just want people that I could create a dialogue with, positive dialogue with. And no, you don't have to be, you know, most of the people that I've talked to, they don't share the same religious belief, but I really admire them because they respect me and they're still willing to listen to anything that I put out in spite of that. What else? Yeah, like my Facebook following, I have a lot of people that I talk to, but a lot of those people I know from different circles and all that. And it's cool, you know, so I just thought I would video what I talk about occasionally, you know, and just bring some kind of dialogue, hopefully change something. People will say that, oh, you know, it won't change everything overnight, but you know what? Even every little thing counts. And the fact that there's people talking about it always encourages people to do something. All the YouTubers that I follow, I'll say most of them, have been an encouragement to me. You know, it's not like we don't have to agree on everything, but those finer points that we do agree on, that's very much encouraging to me. I mean, and it's the reason that I like doing shout outs. I'm going to do a new one, and some of the older names will be mentioned again, because I think that people should still know about them. But yeah, man, shoot, there's something else that I wanted to say. Man, I forget. I'll probably end up doing a video about it if I'm going to say it again. But for the most part, a little introduction to me, I think I hit some of the finer points of what I represent, you know. Some people might not agree with everything that I have based off of the things that I not only believe spiritually but also socially. But I'm like even all about dialogue, you know, even if I don't agree. But if there's a person that comes, you know, in disrespect, I'm either not talking to them or I'm going to probably lash out, as some of you guys may have seen in the comment section with all these larvae, evil jack wrenches that try to troll my stuff. And I'm sure you've dealt with them too. But for the most part, I believe in respect. I believe, you know, in real equality, which doesn't ignore people's needs. You know, I contend that I am a political agnostic, which means that I don't really hold to any political viewpoint. Mine's is kind of a progressive version of that. Even though I believe in black empowerment, and I also believe in black autonomy as well, which I'm going to do a video about. Now, people will call me an anarchist because of that. I mean, you can say that, but I myself don't really consider myself anything that has to do with the political paradigm of what people have come up with in the past. Although I do have some things that I admire about certain political views, especially anarchism, I can't really say that I am that, because I don't trust any political viewpoints at this point, except for black empowerment. But I think that's more than politics. That's a movement within itself that has more than just politics to do with it. But yeah, so all of you calling me a leftist or conservative because I believe in pro-life, you're not even close. I don't particularly trust either one of those right-wing or left-wing ideologies because of the past history and what it's dealt with as far as black people goes. But anyways, I've talked too much. I'm sure I probably maybe have one or two people listen to this, but it's at least a somewhat introduction to me as in my freaking discourse. Peace and shout outs to all of you guys that have even like paid attention to me. I hope everything's cool. I hope my image and my accent doesn't put off anyone, but if it does, you're just getting me anyways. Have a good one. Peace, everyone.